Thank you, Chairman. It is my great honor to be here to share with my research work with all of you. My topic of the presentation is system performance investigation of an existing ground source heat pump in severe cold area in China. So first I will give a brief background of the ground source heat pump application in China and talk about the situation of the existing projects. Then I will talk about my research work, the data collection and the data analysis. Also, we do some research simulation work. Yeah, during the last 10 years, many of ground source heat pump projects have been installed in China. Most of which are vertical boreholes, and some projects with large scale boreholes, usually over 500 boreholes. So look at this picture. This is a commercial building with 900 boreholes, and we also installed many project ground source heat pump in residential community. This is residential buildings. We installed over 1,000 boreholes for the residential buildings. And this is an office building. It's also over 500 boreholes. So after a few years operation, we found some serious problems. For example, some of projects were designed without proper design programs, and some were under poor construction quality, lack of data collection systems. So, in summary, in China, about 1/3 projects are good, which have a higher energy efficiency compared to the conventional air conditioning systems, and 1/3 is in the medium level. So yeah, 1/3 is in a very lower energy efficiency compared to the conventional systems. So we want to find the reason. So we do some investigation about an existing ground source heat pump which was located in the severe cold area in China. The building area is nearly 8,000 square meters, and the system was put in use about November 2010. And this system has 216 boreholes with W tubes, and each borehole is 100 meters deep. And the system has 3 heat pump units. The operation time, there is only 1 month for cooling and 4 months for heating from October to April next year. So this is the pictures of the heat pump plants, and we designed the data collection system for the project. So you can see we measured all the power consumptions of the water pumps, the heat pumps, and also the temperatures, the inlet-outlet temperatures, and the flow rates of the system. Here, this is the load side, and this is the ground source heat pump side. These figures are the data collection systems. Here, this is a water flow meter and the thermocouple. So the testing instruments and the accuracy were listed in this table. And the system was measured during a whole year, including a cooling period and a heating period. So we analyzed all the data and we got these figures. Here, this is flow rates in cooling mode, and the blue one is flow rate in ground source side, and this pink one is the load side, the flow rate of the load side. And the right figure is the flow rate in heating mode. So let's look at this table. In our design, so the design flow rate of the cold side, load side, and salt side is this column, and we measured the data is here. So it is obvious that we can see the actual flow rates are much higher than the designed value. So this will cause a serious energy consumption because the power consumption is very high. And also this temperature difference also demonstrates this reason. Yeah, this is ground source temperature from the ground into the heat pump. We can see in cooling mode, the ground temperature, the water temperature from the ground is quite lower, even in cooling mode. And the temperature from the ground in heating mode is also lower, and even reach to nearly 2 degrees C. So this means that the water temperature from the heat pump to the ground will nearly reach to the 0 degrees C, and this will cause a very low COP of the heat pump unit. So the temperature difference is only about 2 degrees C. Yeah, so we calculate the COP of the heat pump and the system. We can see the heat pump COP is acceptable. Most time the value is about 4, but for the system COP, when we considering the power consumption of the pumps, the value is too low. So we summarize all the data. We can see the system of the heat pump in cooling mode is over 3, and in heating mode is less than 2 because of the low temperature from the ground into the heat pump, and the overall heat pump, the overall COP of the system is less 2. And we calculate the accumulated heat, the rejected heat, and the extract heat from the ground. So we can see this is heating. We rejected so much heat from the ground, and only extract heat from the ground, and only reject heat, this heat. So usually we extract 3 times heat of the value that we reject heat into the ground. So we use this program, we developed the program to simulate the ground temperature field after 20 years operation. Here, this is the results of the simulation. We can see the ground temperature, including the salt temperature, are decreased with the operation time because of the larger heating time, the larger heating time and the larger heating load. So the inlet temperature to the heat pump from the ground reaches nearly negative value after 13 years operation. Here. So we got some diagnostic conclusions. The first one, the annual thermal imbalance of the ground is very serious, only 3 to 1, due to the longer heating time and a larger fluid flow rates, and the small temperature difference were found both in the load side and the ground side. So also this system lack of the necessary automatic monitoring system and the proper management strategy also caused the high energy consumption. So we proposed some retrofit measures. The first one, we proposed a hybrid system, including adding a supplemental heat source. In that area, the only heat source we can choose is the air source heat pump. So the second measure we propose is to choose a different operation strategy for borehole field. Yeah, it is possible, but we need to do some simulation. Yeah, this is a buffer field layout, and we can operation only the middle boreholes. During cooling mode, we can reject the heat within the buffer field. So the heat can be used during winter. And also we need to transform the pumps, improve the system management. So because of the time limitation, I just give some simulation about the hybrid system. Yeah, we add a air source heat pump. Here we select two strategies. The first one is we use the air source heat pump to provide supplemental heating during early and late heating period, and the recharging heat during the non-heating season. So according to the simulation results, we can see the thermal balance is solved, the problem is solved, and the ground temperature is higher within 6 to 14 degrees C. But the overall COP is low, only 1.8, because during the recharging heat period, the air source heat pump will still consume some power. Yeah, this is the reason. So we think about the second one. We only use air source to provide supplemental heating during the whole heating period and no recharging heat. So the simulation results show that the temperature is decreasing, but it is over 0 degrees C after 20 years operation, and the thermal imbalance rate is still exists, but the overall COP is over 2. So from the power consumption and energy efficiency, the strategy 2 is suggested. Yeah, this is a power consumption simulated. Now comes to the conclusions here. We propose this retrofit measures, and there are some future work to be done. For example, we need to search the best operation strategy, control strategy for the hybrid system, and also we need to simulate the ground temperature and the different operation buffer zones. So that's all. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your presentation. We have time for questions. Please, is there some questions?
I'll put one question.
Yes, Professor Todorovic.
It's not a question. I had the honor to visit this new university where this lady is working. Just mention which laboratories and how many laboratories you have. Because I think you have at least 5 or 6 full laboratories.
How many labs?
How many labs you have?
In my university?
In your university.
Okay, 4, 5.
It's enough. And then maybe you can use this opportunity to announce your conference next year.
No?
Yes. We will repeat again if there is.
Okay.
I was invited, may I say this in Serbian language, easier to understand. Pozvali smo te, sorry. I was there 2-3 weeks ago. I was really impressed. It's a new town. So many buildings, all are empty, so they are waiting to have a million of the users of the city, and it will be really a future city. And I was impressed. They have 6 laboratories, but that are not laboratories. That are really laboratories. Many people working, and this lady, your position is vice dean or what?
Yes, yeah, vice dean for thermal engineering department.
And I think your new generation will very soon be there. It will be 10 million. How many people do you have now in your town?
How many people?
Yes, how many?
In Jinan?
Yes.
I think it's let me see, 60,000, sorry, no, 60 million. Yeah.
All the buildings are finished, only they are still empty. Now, if you go next year on this conference, which we will have, it will be immediately 20
So it's my turn to announce the conference.
Okay, yes, please.
Okay. Yeah. First, actually, I want to thank Branko to give me this opportunity to be here to announce the conference next year. Actually, yeah, this is the 10th International Symposium on Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning, which will be held in October 2017 in Jinan, China. Before introduce the conference, I'd like to show you some beautiful views about my hometown. Here in Shandong province, Jinan is the capital of the Shandong province. We have one mountain, one river, and one saint. So the mountain is the Taishan mountain, a very famous and ancient mountain. Many emperors came to there, visited the mountain. And the longest yellow river across the city. Also, we have the most famous educator. I think some of you know him. Yeah, his name is Confucius, who was born in 2000 years ago. And you can visit Confucius family mansion temple. It is very near from my hometown, only 30 minutes by the high-speed train. And this is my hometown. It is also called a spring city, which has 72 famous springs. And about our university, Shandong Jianlu University, you can see these pictures. It has a very, very beautiful campus. Actually, our university was established in 60 years ago. And it is an engineering-based multidisciplinary university specialized in civil engineering, architecture, and HVAC. So beside our university, the conference will be co-organized by Tsinghua University, the Hong Kong Polytechnic University, the University of Maryland, University of Sydney, and the Art University of Norway. So the topic is quite wide, which can be related to HVAC and the refrigeration system, the indoor-outdoor environment. So these are the list of the topics. Until now, we have received over 500 abstracts for the conference, and we have we have invited 12 keynote speakers to make a plenary or session keynote speech. They are from Tsinghua University, Technical University of Denmark, from Italy and USA, also from South Korea, Professor Kim, and professor from Japan. I think the most interesting thing is we have at least 11, until now we have received 11 workshop topics. They are very interesting and significant to discuss. For example, the HVAC optimal control, the outdoor environment, the nearly zero net energy building. Also, we have the thermal comfort, the sleeping environment, so on. So this is a tentative program. It will be last 2.5 days. And these are the registration fees. So important days, I think the deadline for the abstract submission is December 15th. There are information about our secretaries and the website. So if you are interested, you can contact with us. Accommodation, yeah, we selected a 5-star hotel, a very nice hotel as a conference venue, and the hotel gave us a large discount. So the price is only less than 80 euro per room per night. And it is very convenient to my hometown. From Beijing from Shanghai, you can take a high-speed train. Besides, we have very delicious food and drink. So last, I'd like to quote a very old saying from Confucius. In Chinese, 子曰：有朋自远方来，不亦乐乎? In English, Confucius said, "Is it a pleasure for one to have a friend from faraway place?" So, we are looking forward to see you in Jinan. Thank you.
Thank you for your presentation.